Good day, everybody. This is Yin Yang in California with Morsels of a Thought, number 1407. I am on Financial Focus Friday today, and we are all about talk with Victoria Rader. Prosper Me, the 35 universal laws to make money work for you. This is an international best-selling me series, M capital E, because E stands for everything that matters, energy, etc. Today we're in chapter 23, the law of abundance. I'm so sorry I've had so many skipped days with this series because of my sore throat, and I am now taking something they say it takes months now to get rid of. So I don't want to leave you up hanging. Recognize abundance all around you. The law of abundance is very simple. Recognize the abundance which is all around you. Awareness leads to alignment. And let me get this back here. I'm so sorry. Because it is so hard to get the camera right without my face being really, really, really up close in it. I don't want to scare you. So here we are. All right. Better, better, better. The law of abundance is very simple. Recognize the abundance which is all around you. Awareness leads to alignment with your higher expression of me. Alignment leads to action, and taking action brings more abundance. Going back to Einstein, probably my favorite quote of all time, attributed to him by some is everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. That's interesting. That's exactly where we are vibrating at a different level these days. Everybody's saying that. And Victoria Rader continues, this isn't philosophy, it's physics. Awareness, alignment, actually, that was Einstein. Awareness, alignment, and action lead to a life of abundance. We first become aware of all that is. Then we align with what we desire and take consistent actions with the consistent expectation of prosperity without demanding it from God or nagging the universe for it. The universe with capital U. Notice the process of awareness, alignment, and action as a path into abundance. A red flag I want you to be aware of, the opposite of the law of abundance, is wanting something for nothing. When you want something for nothing, your focus is on nothing. You're focusing on you're focusing on taking no action. Since you're focused on nothing, you create nothing. Sometimes unconscious self-proclaimed experts preach about creating something, but often it is based on nothing. They take action by creating programs, marketing them, and working tediously to sell you on them, but they lead you to believe you can get something out of nothing. They might not be aware of the discrepancy in the basic laws of energy. Energy is. It is neither created nor destroyed. It is simply continually transformed. Creating is always recognizing or reordering something into something else. All laws fall under and are aspects of one fundamental law. Energy is. With the previously covered law of work, we witness how the potential energy of something manifests through one's efforts into something else. The law of harvest teaches us that what we sow, that the same energy that we send comes out back comes that we send out comes back to us magnified. The law of abundance invites us to become aware of what is already around us with gratitude so that we can sow from a place of appreciation and work to reap back prosperity. My first quantum leap from being unaware to instantaneous manifestation happened in Kiev, Ukraine. My husband Randy and I were dating and were walking through a subway station on our way back from one of our outings. In Ukrainian subway stations, there are a lot of small boutiques and flower stands. From the corner of my eye, I noticed a young man selling gorgeous red roses. They were absolutely beautiful. I felt deep I felt deep joy just noticing them. It was a moment of simple appreciation for the abundance of beauty, a moment of awareness. As Randy and I quickly walked by, talking about something, a thought briefly crossed my mind. It would be so nice to receive a rose like that. It was a moment of pure alignment because all of a sudden the young man from the flower stand caught up with us and said, I don't want to sell you these roses. I just want to give you one as a gift. He handed a rose to me and I accepted it with genuine gratitude. Usually, we associate only giving with taking an action, but graciously receiving and accepting are also forms of action towards prosperity. Randy and I have been married for over 26 years, and in addition to my birthdays or Valentine's, he has brought me hundreds and hundreds of just because roses, which always brighten my day and bring joy to my heart. Roses have become a symbol of awareness of abundance to me. They are a constant reminder of creating through love. The beautiful journey of rose abundance has further blessed me with a very impactful lesson of true soul prosperity that I experienced during a trip to New Delhi. In the early 2000s, I accompanied my husband on one of his business trips to India. He was there to deliver speeches on intellectual property. For me, this was my first time in this country of contrasts, with its rich colors of saris and spices, social differences, and depth of spiritual teachings that have impacted the globe. While he was in his meetings, I had an opportunity to visit a small Catholic parish with a mission to educate children from the slums. In the afternoon, the bus would drive through the slums, collecting the students off the streets where they had spent the morning, begging. Once brought to the parish, the children would be divided into two age groups, older and younger, with each group given their t-shirts for the day, yellow and orange. Then the daily studies would proceed, broken into three subjects: English, math, and the world, which covered everything that math and English did not. As an observer, I was able to sit on a bench behind a younger group of students. A small boy of 8 or 9 was sitting right in front of me. During the lesson, he raised his hand to run out to the bathroom. With the absence of indoor plumbing, going to the bathroom meant running out into the yard right outside of the parish, taking care of your business and returning. Oddly, he returned very quickly. He returned to his seat in front of me, with his back very rigid. After a few minutes, he brought his clenched fist behind his back, and then, without ever turning or looking at me, he extended his fist over my lap. He opened his hand, and a beautiful pink, barely opened rosebud fell out of his hand and onto my lap. He who had nothing to give had given me the world. Tears were rolling down my cheeks as I realized this was not a poor boy to be pitied, but a magnificent spirit to admire and to emulate. I was invited to see the true essence of abundance past the appearance of lack. Intend abundance. Know that nature is abundant, and your nature is one of divine abundance. This is in boldface. Intend abundance. Know that nature is abundant, and your nature is one of divine abundance. The more you notice abundance around you, the more it reawakens your divine nature. Open yourself to an abundance of love and light. Open yourself to an abundance of opportunities. Live from a place of abundance, knowing that your needs will be met and your wishes fulfilled. As you serve and sow, so will you reap prosperity of spirit and beyond. Action steps. Let's focus on creating miracles in your life. Number 1 of 3. Notice patterns of abundance in your life. Spend a whole day in genuine awe over little moments of abundance. Become aware of the universal offering of love that you are surrounded by. Notice what moment causes the most feeling of awe. Now that is where you just go, I am so glad I have beautiful pots and pans to use for my stove, on my stove. I am so glad I have a stove. I am so glad I have a working stove, working oven, working running water in a kitchen, in a bathroom, in a hallway. I have running water. I have a nice warm bed to sleep in. I have beautiful blankets. I have beautiful pillows to lean on. I have a television. I have a remote control to my television. I have shelves that hold all my things. I have beautiful cat trees for my 4 cats, and my 4 cats are very, very, very chill. I am very lucky. 6 times over, each cat I've had has been a chill cat. No, uh, no noises. They're quiet, and I have everything I need. I have good clothes to wear. I have transportation that works now. I have a home, and I have good food to eat. Those are the things, 衣食住行, the in Chinese, and the um, essence of what I have in abundance. Number 2, align with a feeling of awe and gratitude as you notice abundance with a simple, it would be nice to have more of this. See this unfold further. Receive this as a gift from someone. Allow the universe to deliver more to you. One morning I was in such reverent gratitude for seeing the dolphins near my beach house. Within minutes, there were dozens of them jumping out of the water and surfing the waves. This is one of my most treasured moments in the awareness of nature. I have had I have had a sprained ankle that needed some support, and my physical therapist, whom I have, offered me something to buy for just $9.99 plus tax, and it is something that I can use. It just appeared out of nowhere, to well, almost, and it just appeared out of the universe at the same time as I was seeing my PT, at the same time I had sprained my ankle. Number 3, take action to become a miracle of abundance for someone. Get a gift card and send it to someone you admire, just as a small token of appreciation. And if you really want to maximize the harvest from the universe, send the gift anonymously. Good morning, Facebook user. You have to go to StreamYard and let them use your name. You go to StreamYard either on Facebook or not, and just click on StreamYard.com, and it will say, oh, okay, you've got your name on now. It'll show. So good morning. And activation. Read the activation below out loud, then close your eyes to feel a gentle shift. This is one of my favorite activations to recite. May it bring you the intended abundance. I now understand, practice, and live the law of abundance. I see abundance in nature and learn that my nature is that of divine abundance. I open myself to an abundance of love. I open myself to an abundance of light. I open myself to an abundance of opportunities. As I open up to abundance, I live from the place of abundance. All my needs are met. My wishes are being fulfilled. I got this. I am me. Hi, the Source Cantara. Good morning. Good morning. So I have felt the abundance You say what you have in abundance. You appreciate it. You look at it and appreciate it, and the universe gives you more of it. Okay, so it was good to see you, Liz Cantara and John Clark. Good morning. It was interesting. Too bad they don't. Good morning. So that's interesting. And good to see you, John Clark. And I know that there will be others coming along a little later. Isi, Rosita, and Colleen B. Dracos, and Nancy Miller, Joanne Pasco, Diane Dogmom, Martha Theory, Carmen Smith, Tara Darnell Roberts, Marty Blue, I say again, and who else? Penny Pretty. So it's good to see you, John Jones, really, Andrew, and I'll see you later. Okay, old Kinderheck.